Hey, it's Kay White, Girls in Finance. I am excited to come to you. I love just chatting about everything finance, business, especially AI, because I tell you, this world of AI is just ever evolving and just expanding so fast. But the other thing that I really like talking about too, anything related to finance, but I especially like talking about just investments and being investment savvy. I have a brand called Girls in Finance, and within this brand, I love introducing people to just everything related to finance. The book is actually on Amazon. In fact, let me go ahead and just take you to my author website so you can take a look at this with me as I go through this. I am the AI money coach, and so you can find me at this link, ainmoneycoach.com/K-White. So let's enter that and it'll bring this up. Let me go back, make sure you're seeing my screen and you're not. So let's bring this back up so you can see this. So this is the website link here, ainmoneycoach.com/K-White. If you see where my cursor is up at the address bar. And the book that I was telling you about, I wrote this book during COVID, and it is taking it a minute to open up here, but here we go. But this is the book that I wrote during COVID, and it's 52 Weeks of Financial Awareness for Young Adults, inspired by a small town dad, which was my father. But it is a really good book. I wrote it during the COVID period, and it published January 2023. It took me about 2 years to actually finish the book because I just kind of took my time and wanted to cover everything that might be helpful to a young adult getting started with their finances, getting started with a new job, creating an income. It covers all of these different topics. And if you open it up, you can read a sample. Within the sample, here we go. You can see all the different topics. And this is a little quote of mine that I love. It's life is perfected little by little with patience and time, with practice and time, actually. But patience, too. You have to really be patient and don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself grace as you're growing and learning. And within the book, there's a lot of chapters. Now, I'm going to say, I say chapters, but really they are weeks. I take you on a journey of 52 weeks of financial awareness. And again, the awareness part is just a book to inspire young people to just learn the tricks. And so it offers a lot of tips and tricks on just managing finances, creating an income, employment and benefits, starting a business, budgeting, transportation, other expenses. It covers pretty much everything. But today I want to talk about week 19 because I don't think we talk about investing enough. And that is something that's near and dear to me because I started investing at a really young age. I started learning and understanding about investing. Actually, I want to say I was probably right at about 20 years old. I would have been maybe, yeah, right at about 20 because it was right about my junior year in college. And over the course of time, I've just kind of educated myself. I've taken a lot of courses. I've learned a lot. I won't say it's always been easy. It's been challenging at times. Over the years, it's taken me this long, I guess, to really understand and have a good knowledge of investing, I will say. Will I say perfect? No, a good knowledge. I know enough to know how to read the market and enter. And, I tend to be a swing trader at times. I do a little active trading, but I also do long term investing. So I get in the market and I stay. But I just let me go back. I just want to make sure I am. You all can see me. Yes, you can see my screen. All of that. And so yeah, I thought tonight I would come live and just talk about a plan that I like that I love sharing with other people called and I call it this 20-30-40 plan. And you can even make adjustments to it. But basically, what it is if you're about 20 years old, you can start investing in the market with about $30 a month over the next 40 years. Think that's a pretty strategic plan, and that would get you were close to, on average. Let's say you were trading the S&P, which is something that I love to trade, the S&P index, and with the return at about, I'm gonna say probably right at about let's be very, very conservative at about 12% a year. And because some years you're going to have times when the market is going to do a whole lot better than that, on average about 20%. And then you might even find years where our average has been about 30%. So we want to stay pretty conservative. And if you have those years where it does really well, then that's great. And then I love encouraging people to invest in what they use. Buy the stuff and own a portion of things that you like and that you use in your day to day life. And, just different things, like if you like going to Chipotle, or if you like going to Starbucks, or whatever else, Home Depot, anything that you like. And if they have an opportunity for you to invest in the company by becoming a shareholder, even if it's one share, think in terms of this. And so, if you're on this journey and you're investing on a monthly basis, and that's something that I encourage young people to do when you're in the 20-year range. And I say that because I want you to get familiar with investing. And in the case of the example that I'm giving now, this is for long term investing, because you want to see how the market moves. You want to get comfortable with not seeing the market move in one direction up. The market will pull back, and there are ways for you to invest. You can, go short in the market when it pulls back. But, again, all this stuff is things that you have to learn. I'm going to go ahead and say my disclaimer to you right now. If you're going to invest, you got to be comfortable with what you are doing. So you've got to be comfortable, and you've got to take classes. You've got to learn. You've got to educate yourself. You got to read books and get the information that will make you feel comfortable with being in the market long term, and be comfortable with just, even if you desire to become a swing trader or an active trader. But with that disclaimer, again, this is not telling you to go out and get in the market today. I'm telling you to start learning and educating yourself so that you are comfortable with being in the market, and then start to take some gradual action. I can't guarantee you any particular result. It has taken me years, and it will, but the time to start is not in the future. The time to start is always today. It's that phrase, that quote that says, when is the best time to plant a tree? And it is today. The best time to get started with pretty much anything is today. You don't want to delay. You can't go backwards. So you want to take advantage of the present. And that's what I encourage you to do. Let me tell you a little bit more about just the 20, 30, 40 plan. Again, if you and take about if you're in your 20s, I should say, and I used the 20 just to represent if you started age 20, and if you invested $30 over the next um, 40 years. So if you are 20, that would put you in terms of 40 years at right at 60. You can expedite this. So you could do double the 30, which would put you right at about 60. You can do whatever amount you want, but I encourage, at the very least, a young person, because what you're going to see is your account growing over a period of time. And you're going to find that you have the funds to do some things. And then you'll find yourself trying to be strategic about what else can you do and how can you make this thing better. That's certainly what has happened to me. So I encourage other people to take an analysis and just figure out what is it that you can do, what works best for you. And when I say 20 30, 40, a 20-year-old investing about $30 a month over a 40-year period, you could actually change it up. You could be a 20-year-old or in your 20s and in actually over 30 years invest about $40. And that makes something good for us to do. Maybe we'll do that another day. We'll just go ahead and break all of this out and examine closely or closer what would happen if you're investing in even the S&P, or if you're investing in some income growth stocks over a period of time, and just kind of compare and see what happens. That sounds like something fun that we can do. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope I've inspired you to just at least start researching for yourself. You can just go. I love using AI, so I love that's another thing that I teach. But I love using AI, so I love encouraging people to make AI a regular part of your experience day to day. Use it to get the information that you need to function well in life, and it can help you with your personal endeavors and even your business endeavors. But projects that you might be working on, whatever it is that you need to do on a day to day basis, make AI a part of it. And with that, let me just tell you a little bit about what I like using. I use a lot of different AI tools, but at the most basic level, you could use the free version and get a free account with ChatGPT. Now you can advance that and go pro and pay $20 a month, which opens up a whole new world of opportunity. So, that's what I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to talk about just establishing a plan for yourself, and we'll pick it up another day and talk about it a little bit more detail on what it all means, and just kind of again use a tool like ChatGPT to break it all down for us so you can get uh, familiar with and start to learn for yourself. So that's all that I have for you today. It's been fun chatting. And back to my author website, I encourage you to go there, AI and Money Coach /K-White, and just check out some of the things that I offer and that are available here that can help you personally or with growing your business, help you with your investment strategy, as well as your business. This Digital Boss Academy is a really good place to start if you are looking to create a digital business. And so that is all. You take care. Again, it's been fun chatting with you, and we will cover more another time. Okay, it's been fun. Take care.